first year of business was proof of concept. Like, can this be a business that can provide profits? My expectation, honestly, was like, hey, let's see if I can make like 50 grand. We ended up making, it was like over $120,000 we made in our first year. I was like, holy crap, this is pretty good. You gotta be able to roll up your sleeves. You gotta get to work, and you're gonna have to be able to face like significant challenges and adversities, because it's gonna come every single day. Like, as an entrepreneur, you're not growing a business, you're a problem solver, 24/7 problem solver. So the first mentality is like, you have to understand you're going to face challenges every single day, and you have to be able to overcome them. Last year in this time, we were in my garage in a small shop in my backyard. Now look where we're at today. So I worked for the government. I was working for the Department of the Air Force as a supervisory security specialist. So I worked in the protection of our critical technologies within weapon systems, aircrafts. We jumped on the marketing ninjas for our marketing team. We had a software system through IO that made it super easy. It streamlined our booking processes.
There we go.
The support within the groups, which I spent 6 months before that researching, not really posting, asking questions, literally just watching everybody else and watching people get destroyed over dumb stuff. And I said, okay, don't do that. Those are great questions. I'm gonna learn these things. And I took notes. That's possible. Once we finished out the year, I was like, man, there's profits here, and we were just like introducing to the market. Where can we run power? You have power in there?
Shop.
Okay, sweet. We're looking good. I didn't get anything over 5.4. The most challenging thing right now is labor. Doesn't matter what you're facing, it's gonna be your labor. And that can be from many perspectives. It could be from managing the proper labor laws to managing the proper payroll. All the other expenses that come into the labor, and then hiring competent labor. Finding the right price point that you're going to be hiring them in at, and yet keeping them, the long-term strategy of growth for them. Getting somebody who can be a cleaner today, but could be a manager tomorrow. Also getting them to buy this vision, you know, that you're here to be the best party rental company in Oklahoma City or in whatever city you're at. And to get them to buy that is extremely important, that they have an understanding of the why. They're not just here to collect a paycheck, but to get them to buy in. If you can get those people to buy in, to be part of your vision, then you can have, you know, sustained growth with people. It's just hard to grab those people. It's like trying to date, right? All the good ones are married, and the ones that aren't married, there's a reason why they're not married. We dated in high school. We got married, and we traveled the world whenever I joined the Navy. So we've been through some stuff, and that's helped us tremendously.
We're still figuring out that balance, and I think it's going to take a little bit to find a really good balance, but it's working for us right now. We do have 2 kids, and we're fortunate to have an older son who helps take care of our youngest one.
Luckily, you know, we've been married for a long time, and we're best friends, at least I think so. We are extremely transparent with each other. We tell each other the stuff that most people don't want to hear, and that's extremely important. I think couples, yeah, they miss that part. Is, you know, they don't want to say something to offend the other person, but you have to say that stuff. It's very important to get that stuff out.
So I was like, oh, cool, bounce houses, cool. We're gonna have a bounce house at our disposal at any time. That's all I saw. Then we got into it. We had an actual conversation. Are we gonna continue this? Can we continue this? We had to have that difficult discussion. He's born to be an entrepreneur. He's not meant to work for the government his whole life. That's just not who he is. So I just buckled down, and here we are.
And so she is also the balance that pulls me back in. I don't come in here and sleep and say, I'm not gonna see my family, I'm not gonna do that. Because at the end of the day, I will sell all of this tomorrow to stay with my family. Like, that is still number one. You can be in the best circumstances and people around you make this a terrible place. Or you can be in some of the worst circumstances. The people that you're around is what keeps you going.
Big and Bright Inflatables.